Good morning, everybody. If you clicked on this video, I'm assuming that you probably want to learn how to haul concrete. Or maybe you just wanted to look at a nice Peter, which I get, you know. Nice Peters get me all the time. So here you go. Oh yeah. Can't beat a nice Peter. Anyways, let's get to it. I'm gonna show you guys how I haul concrete. I say I because, you know, everybody might be different. And I definitely don't know everything. This is just how I do it. This is how it works for me. So, shoot, maybe some of you guys can give me some tips. That'd be nice. My best advice that I could give somebody that might be new to the side dump world or the dirt truck world would be, for hauling concrete at least, would be avoid it at all costs. But we can't all do that. So the biggest thing that I'm going to try to focus on in this video is minimizing your risk of damaging your equipment, because that's the best we can do. So the first step to hauling concrete is getting loaded. Now you can damage your trailer when you're getting loaded and when you're dumping. So the first thing we're going to do is try to set ourselves up the best that we can to help the operator, so he can be as gentle as he can with the concrete while loading us. So what I like to do is, when you pull up to the operator, and if you haven't worked with this operator much, maybe get out and talk to him and see what he wants to do, you know, see what they want to do, because they might have some good ideas. But what I like to try to do is tilt my bed up. I don't go all the way, but just up enough to where they can see inside your bed. And then when they can see in your bed, they can lay that concrete in as gently as possible, just a first layer of it. And then after they get that first little layer in, you set your bed back down, and then they can load it up from there. But once they get that first layer in there, that'll kind of protect your bed a little bit. So that's the first thing you're going to want to do when you're getting loaded. Now, ideally when you're getting loaded, the operator would have a track hoe with a thumb on it, so he can grab onto the concrete and gently set it down in your bed. But 9 times out of 10, they're not going to have a thumb. They're just going to have regular bucket, and they'll just do the best they can to lay it in there as gently as possible. When it comes down to it, you're going to get dents and dings in your trailer, but that's what they're made for. You know, they're a tool. They're a tool that you're going to use to make money with. So all you can do is try to minimize your risk of damage on your equipment. So after you get loaded, it's time to burn it down the freeway. I'm not burning it down the freeway right now. I'm cruising through the dump site. It's a little bumpy. Anyways, after you get loaded, the question is, do you tarp your load or do you not tarp your load? Now that might sound like a dumb question, but around here where I'm at, DOT will find any reason to get you. And not tarping your load is a big reason they'll pull you over for. Now, with concrete, you know, it's not going to fly out of your bed. Chances are it's not going to fly out of your bed, but they'll still get you. So for me, if they see you rolling down the road like this, they're going to pull you over. Probably. Maybe not all the time, but probably. So the way I do it, if I'm not getting on the freeway, I don't tarp it. 9 times out of 10, I don't tarp it. Now, if you're gonna get on the freeway, or you know you're gonna be passing DOT or whatever, what I would do is, I mean, just after you get loaded, get out, look at your load, make sure you don't have any rebar poking out, or you know, sharp corners that are going to screw up your tarp, and just tarp it. If you do got, you know, chunks sticking up or rebar, just get the operator to use his bucket, and they can usually push that stuff down and get it pretty flat, and then you can roll your tarp out. So that's my take on the whole tarp deal with concrete. Do what you want. So I'm sitting here getting loaded with probably my least favorite thing to haul in my side dump, and it got me thinking. Leave a comment and tell me what your least favorite thing is to haul, your least favorite freight. It doesn't have to be in the dirt world, it just trucking in general. What's your least favorite thing to haul? And if you want to, tell me what your most favorite thing is to haul. I'm just curious, you know, because all I can think about is how much this sucks. Here's our pile that we're dumping on. The best way to set yourself up on a pile like this is to get at the very back of the pile, and you're going to want to set your trailer up on an angle. So something like this should be all right. You're gonna want to be on just a little bit of an angle, not too much of an angle, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna dump all half of our load, and then we're gonna put it in reverse, and we're gonna back around the pile as we dump it, and that's gonna pull our trailer tires away from the pile, and we're going to try to get our truck to come out away from the pile as well to get the drive tires away. So let's do it. Like that. So that's going to be the best way to dump concrete from my experience, because it backs you away from the pile, rather than if you were to try to dump going in a straight line, you're just going to pull your trailer into that concrete. See, and I don't know if you can see in this video here, but we're far away from that pile. So what you're going to want to do to pull away is just crank it as far away to the right. And we've got a sweet dirt pile here, so that kind of hinders us, but if you can see in the mirror there, we are well away from our pile. So that's how you're going to want to set yourself up to dump, and that's how you're going to want to dump. Now, it's not always possible, as you can see from all these piles here. Well, we got dirt blowing. But as you can see from all these piles here, when you're dumping along a pile, it gets pretty difficult to back away on an angle, and there's a lot of wasted space, but that's just how you got to do it if you want to protect your equipment. So I'm gonna have to try to get somebody over here with a loader to push my piles back up so I can keep dumping. Okay, so you just dumped your concrete. You're gonna wanna, don't know what I did there. Anyways, you're gonna want to get out after every time you dump and walk to the back of your trailer, and you're just gonna want to look at your hubcaps here. Make sure you didn't bust any of those out. That's pretty common. Look at all of them. They're all good. And you're gonna want to check your tires, because you're gonna nick your tires. Look, we freaking nailed them tires on that load. And you're gonna want to look at your truck too, because the concrete's dumping off the front. Got some of our tire there. But that's just hauling concrete. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can minimize the chances of damage by dumping a certain way, and I'll show you how I do that. And it's about all you can do. It's hard on the equipment. Oh, well, that's it for today. Hopefully you guys learned something from that. Like I said, you know, that's just how I do it. You might find another way is better, but I did 16 loads. Is that son screwing with us? I did 16 loads today, and the trailer's looking good. So I'd say that's successful. That's a lot of concrete. So thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please give it a like and comment, and if you have any tips that could help me out, just let me know. I'm always wanting to learn more. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we're all one step closer to taking more quality dumps.